Wildcat hockey. There's an atmosphere to this game. The icy chill that hovers in the air. The rumble of dedicated fans against the glass. The sound of metal carving its path. Someone once said hockey was figure skating in a war zone. They weren't exactly wrong. There's an athletic tradition at the University of Arizona, one that isn't deterred by cacti or blistering heat. A tradition of hard work, perseverance, and preparation. A tradition of camaraderie and of school spirit. It grants us hope when times are hard and makes us strong so we can rise to our feet again. This tradition, it lives inside these players, and it lives inside their fans. So join us. We're ready to bear down. And something tells us you are too.
Welcome back, Wildcat fans, to another edition of the Bear Down Breakdown here with head coach Chad Berman. Coming away from that ASU road trip splitting the series on the road, how did you feel this team responded to playing against ASU in their own building, and how happy are you to at least come away with one win there?
Well, yeah, obviously we always want to have success with ASU. I was really happy with our home game. I thought we played passion. I think we had 31 shot blocks. Like, that goes a long ways. So our details were good. Anytime you shut out an opponent, that's a good sign for your team. And Gould played really well. He's been off to a good start for us. But I think that's probably been our best 60 minutes so far, and I think there's a lot more to add to that. And so anytime we beat them, that's a big deal, and so we're excited about that. And we've had a couple interesting games on the road. I think as a young team, we've got some learning to do on how to be successful on the road, and it's really hard to beat a team back-to-back. I don't care who you're playing, and so maybe we had to learn that lesson, and then overcoming the adversity of just limited ice and trying to play under those things, lot to improve there.
As a coach, how do you kind of approach those road trips? It was the first road trip of the season. The guys getting, only travel up to Phoenix, but still those road games. As a coach, how do you approach getting the team ready for road battles like that?
Well, I think the first thing is you have to be extremely simple. The things you might get away with at home, you don't on the road. And momentum's a tough thing to deal with. So if we're not simple at the blue lines, we're not putting pucks deep, we're not managing the puck, which we weren't. Our gaps weren't good. Those kinds of things will cost you. It's harder to win on the road, so you have to be better on the road. And so if anything, I want our group to learn to be more simple, and that's really the recipe for success on road hockey.
Riley Rue drew back up into the lineup in the second game of that road series. How does adding a player like that down the center change the makeup of the forward core, and what does he bring as a player to this group?
Yeah, we feel like we've got as good a centers as anyone in the country. I mean, I say that with full confidence. I think it's a good way to be built too, but Rue brings physicality. He brings finishing ability. He's a scorer. He's really good around the net. Great small area play as far as knowing when to kick pucks out. He's a team-first guy. I mean, he is everything you want in this program. We're extremely excited to have him. And obviously we were anxious and waiting for him to get healthy off the summer procedure. And first chance we got him in. And obviously he made an impact right away with a game-winning goal. But it's the ingredients and what's ahead that's really exciting, because that was probably 70% of what he actually is going to be. So we're excited here to have a couple weeks and to tinker with lines. It gives us different options, and opportunities, and so we're going to mess with that. Want to get him involved. Power play, penalty kill. We thought it was too soon to do last weekend, so we can add another layer on with that stuff. And certainly Rue's going to make a big impact. But between Rue and Curly and Hughes and Willie, like we're really happy with our centers. It's one of the strengths of our team, and so a lot you can do with that.
Looking into the UNLV Thursday-Friday split, the toughest opponent of the season so far, where are you looking at this group of what you want to see from them in these kind of measuring stick games, looking towards an opponent that did very well in the national tournament last season and over the years has really become, out of state but still a very distinct rival for this program?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely need to clean up our neutral zone, and if your neutral zone is not good against their speed, you're in a lot of trouble. So this would be an appropriate test for us to say how much better can we get in the next 2 weeks to prepare. Can't take away the middle, or they're gonna run through you, and it feels like they're downhill on you. So it's a tremendous test. They're fantastic in net. They're really good at D. They're very good up front. They've had a winning pedigree for a couple of years now. Yeah, we consider this team a rival, but we got to start doing our part in the rivalry. They've taken it to us a few games in a row here, and so what I want to see is us out-defend them, counter-punch, not feel like we need to take chances and cheat the play. We feel like our objective through the next 6 months is to get as good as possible defensively. If we can keep teams to 2 goals or less, we're going to be a tough team to play.
How important is it for you as a coach? Talked about, playing on the road is more difficult. Month of November, the team is on the road playing a lot of road games. Getting these reps against a high-quality team, do you think that prepares the group a bit better for that long road trip?
It prepares you for everything. We want a hard schedule. It's why we're playing Minot twice, and Liberty, and Maryville, and 2 games with UNLV. We want to be tested so that come March we're prepared for that environment. I think you can get away with bad habits against a lesser opponent, and that doesn't help you over time. All we talk about is getting better every week. So if we're going to be challenged every week, that's going to get us better. The outcome will take care of itself, and we'll live with it as long as we're competing hard, doing the right things, and playing together. And so UNLV is another opportunity with a tremendously tough test coming in town, but we're excited. There's a big turnaround with 7:30 Thursday and then 1. That's a part of the challenge. They've got to, handle that on the road as well too. And so hopefully we play simple, we do the little things right, and we come out on top.
Welcome back, Wildcat fans, to the Tucson Arena as your U of A Wildcats take on UNLV on this Thursday evening.
My name is Rosemary James Stewart. I am joined here in the broadcast booth by
Brooke Barker. Thank you so much to everyone for joining in on the live broadcast. And if you get a chance, we would love to have you experience Wildcat hockey in person, if you can make it, here at the TCC.
Brooke. We have got a great matchup tonight. 2 teams that are, at least record-wise, totally equal. Wildcats coming in this game 4-1. The Rebels come into this game 3-1 with their only losses to Arizona State.
Absolutely, Rosemary. Looking at our goalies tonight, we have Gold back in net tonight. It's going to be great to see what he has to offer here.
Love to see Gold in net. Pressure makes diamonds. Hoping he can give us a diamond performance tonight. Look at him go. Love to watch him skate out there that quick.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we'll get our starting lineups here shortly. And with that, it is Military Appreciation Night here at the TCC, so we get to see the Wildcats in their camo jerseys tonight.
Beautiful jerseys. Love the look of that camo on the ice.
Absolutely. And let's get set to drop the puck as the Wildcats will look to establish pressure early on at home ice.
Coach Berman said it in the Bear Down Breakdown. It is hard to win back-to-back games against any team. Here, Arizona really wants to convincingly win this first game and be able to take home an easy one Friday afternoon with their game at 1 p.m. at Tucson tomorrow. I mean, just right off the bat, you want to see this team playing as aggressively as possible so they can get an early lead, a convincing lead, and ride that the whole rest of the game, just like they've done with SDSU and ASU.
Absolutely. Looking at the boys, they know to establish pressure early on to get that first goal on the ice. Hoping to see that tonight from them.
Right, as Jack Curley will get down in the face-off circle. Or maybe not. Curley sent back. I mean, the squad today looks great. Curley is all over the puck all the time. Vilhauer's all over the puck all the time. Hodgson's all you can ask for. In a D-man, Shioka's super offensive-minded, someone you love to see on the other end of the puck. The Wildcats fight to win the faceoff. They're in the Rebels O zone. Vilhauer all over a Rebel along the boards. They keep it on sides. A quick shot, glove save, but can't hang on to it. Shioka will take it, passes it along, sends it through the slot by Vilhauer, but Vilhauer just can't make it work. Got the puck along the boards. Far boards, there's a battle as they try and restate their offensive pressure. The guys will get rough as they're trying to fight for that puck. Brought to a relative standstill early in this game.
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of a hold along the boards, and it's out.
The Rebels take possession of it as they try and move it up the ice. The Arizona team, the Wildcats have been working really hard on their neutral zone pressure, and you saw it right there. They stripped the puck away, stopped any chance of an offensive attack from the Rebels, and just shut it down. It's dumped back into the zone, but the Rebels take it again. They thought it was launched up into the bench, but it was not. They play on. Wildcats ring it around the boards. Quick shot in a deflection in front of the net, but it soars high over the bar. Wildcats try and get it. They get it in their own end. Passing it along. Rebels take it. They're trying to fight back, but the Wildcats' neutral zone pressure is too much. They send it back the other way, and the goalie will come out to play it behind the net. Send along through the neutral zone, and again, the Wildcats stop it and take possession of the puck. Into the offensive zone now. Lots of room, but just gets the puck stuck on the stick of an errant defender. Can't make it work.
Yeah, Walker along the boards is known to know how to get it out of there, and he showed us just that right there.
Yeah, I mean, he passed it out and then a quick shot, but there's so much room, but just not exactly fast enough to make it work. Rebels have it, but Arizona D shuts it down without a second glance. Arizona through the neutral zone. Hanrahan will race to it. Can't get it in time. Gets mixed up along the boards. Arizona really playing aggressive. I mean, you love to see huge forechecks, huge neutral zone pressure. You saw it right there. You take your stick, you put it all the way in the grill of the forward trying to break it through the neutral zone. I mean, there's nothing you could want more from a team trying to shut down these Rebels.
Absolutely, and especially establishing that pressure early on is what the Wildcats have been trying to do all season. It's great to see that they're establishing that early in practice, and we're seeing it in game time situations as well.
Rebels will try and get it in. They're in the offensive zone, maybe for the first time tonight. Oh, the Rebels catch an edge. They almost lost the puck there, but Arizona just can't seem to grab it. Huge block by Brian Erickson. He got down on a knee and just took it. I mean, you want to talk about playing scrappy, playing aggressive. That's exactly what you want to see. You want to see a defenseman taking that initiative, going down and blocking that shot.
Absolutely. Erickson is known to throw a body if needed, especially in front of a puck like that in that defensive mood.
2-on-2 situation. Arizona shuts it down, pushes the puck out, and quickly regathers to send it through the offensive zone. The Rebels have it behind the net, slowing it down, hoping to get a line change here. Carrying the puck is Jackson Wyatt, who quickly sends it into the offensive zone. Gould comes out of net to play it, sends it right to a Rebel, but an Arizona defenseman's there to stop that from happening. Rebels have it along the blue line. Quick pass in front, a deflection there. Hayden Gould covers it with the glove to freeze the puck. I mean, so far, this is exactly what you want to see from this Arizona team. They're playing aggressive. They have great defensive momentum right now. They're just taking the puck and sending it sending it the other way, rinse and repeat.
Absolutely. That establishment of early offensive zone dominance is what we like to see from the Wildcats, and we're definitely seeing it here tonight.
Yeah. Wildcats send it in the offensive zone, no icing. Great forecheck there, tried to get the puck away, but just couldn't make it work. One-on-one situation. Oh, and he just loses it. That's number 25, Preston Brodzak. He had a great chance there, but he just lost the puck and sent it glancing into the pads of Hayden Gould.
Seeing a lot of one-on-one pressure established by the Wildcats, especially from players like Erickson early on.
Gould kicks it out with a purpose. Plays called dead. I see that exactly, Brooke. I mean, forcing those one-on-one situations, and then with a team that loves to throw the body as much as Arizona does, you crave those one-on-one situations where you can just throw your whole momentum into a guy and just let him fumble the puck.
Absolutely, and it looks like Jacob Kodzen actually went into the box for that last play.
Kodzen in the box, that means it is a UNLV power play. Arizona on the PK. Hooking is the official call. A nasty slapper there. Who is that? Again, Jackson Wyatt. He tried to take a huge slap from the blue line, but just, again, he missed the puck, glanced off the heel, and couldn't do anything with it. The Rebels try and quickly get some pressure. They're trying to take advantage of this 5-on-4 as much as they can, but Arizona seems to be doing really well on defense. That one looks like it hit Gould off the pads. He couldn't quite get the rebound, and a Rebel got a stick on it, but Gould was quick to cover it and freeze the puck.
We got Hughes in the face-off tonight.
Hughes is another one of those players, you love to see him all over the puck. He's a center that can do it all. Oh my goodness, a Rebel, the same one, Jackson Wyatt, who tried to take the slap shot earlier, tries it again. His stick snaps in two. I mean, you want to talk about power, that's about as good as it gets. You put all your energy into that. But again, just like the last shot he took, it doesn't really go anywhere. Brooke, did you happen to see that call?
I did not see what the call was, but I'm sure the refs will tell us in just a second.
Oh, offsides?
I think so, yeah, at the blue, yeah.
That's the best possible situation for Arizona getting offsides, and just like they did, you win the faceoff, you send it the other way, and now you've got more time to burn on your PK.
Gibson sends it back into the O-zone.
I mean, you have all that time with the puck. If you're the UNLV Rebels, you got to start doing something while you have time. Just running out of time on the power play and not able to really have any convincing chances other than an errant deflection.
Absolutely. And with 15 seconds left on the power play, it's in the Rebels.
Oh, and that is a Rebels goal right over the shoulder of Hayden Gould. Just meets the net very barely. I mean, Gould was in the net trying to take that angle, but there's nothing you can do if it's over the opposite shoulder.
Absolutely, and it was a quick shot out of there too, so maybe he didn't see it as well over the defenseman.
It's really difficult, especially it looked like he had 3, 4, maybe even 5 guys in front of him. You can't even see the shooter, and you just...
It's a lot of sticks and legs in front of you there.
Exactly. Can't see the puck. A great way to capitalize on that power play opportunity by the Rebels. I don't want to be a homer, only talk about Gould. That was a very nice. He found the... Oh, my goodness. Huge hits in the middle. Arizona plays scrappy. Quick shot. Swallowed up in the pads of... Number 31, Jeremy Foreman, just swallowed up that shot. I mean, Arizona, they've been playing with a fire under them all game, but that goal from the Rebels kind of, it seems like it inspired them to.
Absolutely, and that quick shot from McGovern, he definitely was trying to take away some of that advantage that the Rebels have now, and he definitely was trying to shoot one through, but
yep.
Definitely got up in there.
Mm-hmm. A great shot opportunity there. That's exactly what you want. He got away from the crowd, tried to shoot it. Just can't do anything about good goalie play. Can't do anything about it if you put it right in his chest.
Absolutely.
You've seen Hughes taking a lot of face-offs. Ooh, quick shot. Was that Chioka?
I think it was Chioka, yes.
From the blue line. Looked like a wrister. Had a lot of power on it, but swallowed up in the glove of Foreman. Rebels send it the other way. Gould comes out of net. No icing called. It looks like Arizona was expecting that, but no whistle there. Arizona through the neutral zone. Hughes has it. Gets it stripped away and sent back along the boards. Chioka has it now behind the net. Arizona gets their line change. Passes it forward to Tristan Swigert. Gets tied up in a stick there and kind of just changes possession over to Dylan Walker.
Definitely holding it behind as they get their lines straight here.
Dylan Walker tries to send it into the O-zone, but batted down by a Rebel defenseman. Arizona has it along the blue line. Pass there to Tristan Swigert. Curley has it, backhand. Can't find anybody. Back to the blue line. Quick backhand pass. A huge pad save by Jeremy Foreman. I mean, I was convinced that was a goal going in. The perfect cross-ice pass. And
absolutely. Swigert with that angle, absolutely. He definitely had the eyes on that one, and goalie just with the pads save there.
I mean, you know, 9 times out of 10, that's a goal, but Jeremy Foreman shuts it down with a convincing pad save.
We're definitely seeing a lot of hard goes from that angle from the Wildcats tonight.
Yeah, they're loving that, you know, near boards. There's a lot of ice there. It appears maybe they found a weakness in the Rebel decor, though it appears not, as Dylan Walker dangles around a defenseman. Swigert tries to find a pass. Can't find anybody. Curley has it. Quick shot by the net. Tries to send it, but just way wide. Goes all the way to the far boards. Arizona has it in the O-zone.
Riley Rue, and he...
Oof. A great shot there, but sent it careening over the net. Oh, a huge opportunity passed up there by Michael Pizzo. he had it, and it looked like he had the angle and everything. Just couldn't hold on to the puck long enough to get a shot off. Quick shot by Chioka. Chioka loves those quick shots, loves to take them where he can get them. Sorry, apologies. Foreman is not playing. It is Doug Wakelin in net for the Rebels with those great saves thus far. Sorry about that. Brian Erickson tries to get a stick on it. Can't find it. One-on-one.
Seems like Gould almost took that save to the face there.
I mean, that was scary. Got real high up on his chest, but Gould keeps it cool. I mean, a huge hit along the boards there. I don't know if the puck was there, but that was a big hit by the Rebels. Quick shot, can't find the deflection they're looking for. Gould kicks it out with a purpose. Along the boards, nice hit there by Arizona to start a board battle along the near boards. Can't find the puck. Michael Pizzo comes out of it, tries to get a stick on that one, but just can't find anything. Will Josephson try and take it. Can't get out of the zone. And try and send it the other way. Give it right to a Rebel. Not the kind of clear you're looking for, as the Rebels now have great offensive possession. They try and send it. It hits the net over the boards. I mean, this has been a wild, high-action, high-shot game thus far. I don't know where we're at on shots and goal, but I imagine between the two teams, we've already hit the double digits just halfway, a little more than halfway into this first period.
Absolutely, and we're seeing definitely some offensive pressure from Shetland, who's he's holding up on those one-on-ones, and he's keeping everyone close to the blue there.
Yep, he loves to apply as much pressure as possible. Looks like it'll be a timeout. I mean, this game, even though the Wildcats are down 0-1, this has been a real exciting, close, tough match. I mean, the Rebels' only goal comes off of a very powerful power play goal that came off of a nasty angle. Both teams look like either team could come away from
Absolutely.
this game.
And we're seeing a lot of Wildcat offensive pressure tonight. There's definitely some interesting shots, very quick shots, and different angles that they're taking tonight.
Yeah, they want it whenever they have the puck. They want to shoot it quick. Seems like they've all kind of adopted the Nicholas Chioka school of thought. If you've got the puck, you better shoot it.
Absolutely. And we're back with a face-off.
Rebels maintain possession off the face-off. Quick shot off the, it looks like it was either blocked or off the pads of Gould, but the Wildcats start to take it the other way. Goalie comes out of net to play it. Arizona stays hard on that forecheck. I was convinced he was going to smash into the goalie there. Quick shot outside of the posts. Arizona along the blue line. Quick shot there by number 15, but it's sent the other way. Rebels have possession now through the offensive zone. 3-on-2. The pass doesn't work, and the Rebels are forced to regroup off the blue line. You know, the crowd isn't huge tonight, but they have been just as loud as some of the other crowds we've had. These are your most passionate hockey fans willing to come out here on a Thursday night and watch some Rebels hockey, some Arizona hockey.
Absolutely, Rosemary. It does look like we're seeing dual penalties tonight. We got Hughes in the box for the Wildcats and number 12
Stathopoulos
in the box for the Rebels tonight.
I mean, you could hear the crowd begging for the refs to call something. Looks like they eventually did, but just assigned one on each side. Rebels have it one-on-one with the goalie. Pad save by Hayden Gould. Arizona takes possession off the rebound. Owen Vilhauer has it along the far boards. Pushes it forward, trying to get out of the neutral zone. The puck goes flying. The guys can't find it. Rebels take it out of the air, and they're going the other way now. Another great stop there. It looked like by number 20 on the Wildcats, getting a stick in, trying to stop. Rebels have it along the blue line with lots of space. Huge shot there off to the pads of Hayden Gould.
Gould saved that one easy. He's definitely a calm under pressure.
Super cool. Yeah.
Goalie, and we definitely are seeing that tonight from him.
He's cool as a cucumber back there. He can take crazy shots and just take it like it's nothing, get pads on it, and get ready for the next shot.
Absolutely.
One-on-one with Gould. Backhand. Looks like it either hit the post or off of Gould's glove, but it can't find the net. Rebels regroup. Looks like they're trying to force these one-on-one situations, expose the Arizona defenders, and get right in with the goalie and try and make something work. Looks like a lot of backhand action trying to happen, but the Rebels just can't make it work.
We're seeing another penalty for the Wildcats with Sam Myers in the box as well. Rosemary, did you happen to catch what that penalty was for?
I don't think I did, but based on how this game's going, I'll put my money on hooking or cross-checking. These guys have been playing very physical defense, and when you're talking about physicality, they're going to put a stick in. They're going to try and do everything they can to stop the Rebels from getting the puck, even if that's not allowed.
Absolutely, absolutely, Rosemary.
Jackson Wyatt has it along the blue line. Passes it to Del Monte.
Official call on the penalty is a slashing for Sam Myers.
Quick shot. Bounces off of the pads of Hayden Gould as the Rebels maintain possession. Dancing along the blue line. Quick shot. Can't find anybody. It was a nice wrister from the point, but just couldn't find the net on that one. Del Monte takes it along. The Rebels have it. From the blue line. Wyatt to Del Monte. Del Monte shot. Hayden Gould with two great pad saves there. It bounces off the pads. He gets his glove over it and tries to shut it down. I mean, Gould has had some great rebound control thus far. I mean, you're playing a team, it looks like they love their deflections, and you have to stop that as much as possible. Get the puck frozen and try and avoid any other chance the Rebels have to try another goal on you.
Absolutely. Gould is definitely one to know when to get a mid on it, and he's showing that tonight.
Exactly. Zathopoulos out of the box. Gets into the offensive zone. The Rebels are playing 5-on-4 hockey.
Absolutely. With that Rebels power play, we're definitely seeing the offensive pressure in this back half of the first from the Rebels.
I'm a big fan of how the Rebels have run their power play so far. With a lot of teams, it just becomes a passing drill. But with this team, I mean, they're getting behind the net, trying to find those angles, trying to get good passes. That's what you want to see when you're a coach. You want to see good, glances. You want to see angles being made instead of just passing around and waiting for a hole to open up.
Absolutely. With the Wildcats, we know that with their power plays, they definitely like to play the passing game.
Love the passing game.
And we'd love to see if they're going to switch that up tonight at all.
Especially with Coach Berman talking about trying to get this game, more aggressive, more offensive, more power behind everything the Wildcats do. You hope that they do get a chance to get a power play. Shot there, just wide. Wyatt from the blue line. Shot there.
Looks like it was a save by Gould and then a whistle, and the puck seemed to went in.
Yeah, I think Del Monte got a stick on it before he believed he had it frozen. Sent it in.
The ref call is going to be no goal for UNLV.
No goal.
But I think that'll definitely put some pressure from UNLV too.
I mean, one goal, as a goalie, you can shake that off. But once you see that they've had two opportunities now in just the first period to try and score on you, you got to tighten things up. And
absolutely.
Right into the chest. He can't get the rebound.
Massive save from Gould there.
Almost frantic. It's weird to see Gould being frantic.
Absolutely.
With the puck.
I think with Gould, he He's very strong on his own, but with a good decor in front of him, he definitely is able to stay that cool as he normally is. Hopefully the decor is able to shape up for him here.
Seems like when he can't see the puck, he gets nervous, can't figure out where it is, and that sense of calmness is lost, and he starts to get frantic. You can see it in the way he quick blocker save. I mean, it barely glanced off. I mean, you talk about Hayden Gould being cool, and that was cool. Again, another blocker save. He acts like it's nothing, just letting it glance off of his pad. Rebels have it along the blue line.
We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. If we hadn't said that yet, with the penalties all gone now, it's 5-on-5.
Love to see some more 5-on-5 hockey. Arizona's played, I think it's been maybe 4 or 5 minutes this period, shorthanded. You want to see, you know, what you come for. Hayden Gould gloves it, shuts it down, stops the play. I mean, like I was saying, you come to see the 5-on-5. I mean, you talk a lot about power play merchants, but so far the Rebels, when they're on the power play, they're able to score, but outside of the power play, it seems like they're struggling a little bit. If Arizona can just stay out of the penalty box, they can start getting some chances going their way.
Absolutely. Knowing how aggressive they are on the offensive and the defense, the Wildcats, it is definitely good to see that they're continuing to play that offensive game that we've seen them play early on in the season. We see a big hit from
oh my goodness,
Hanrahan.
And one turned right back the other way by Riley Rue. And another one there by Hanrahan. Hanrahan loves to play physical. You see it there. 2 big hits in less than 10 seconds.
Absolutely. He's a very, very physical
You don't like to say the word physical, but there's no other word to describe
Absolutely.
it. He's a very tall, very bulky, very strong defenseman, and he knows it. 1-on-1 situation. Rebels on a breakaway. 2-on-1. Snatched out of the air by Hayden Gould. He was, again, we keep saying it, but he was cool. He saw that 2-on-1 develop, and without another thought, eyes glued to the puck, came at him, reaches out, gloves it, and that's the end of that.
Absolutely.
You want to see that from your goalie when you're talking about, 2-on-1 situations. That's the scariest position a goalie can be in, and he just snatches it. Rebels maintain possession off the faceoff. Quick shot from Del Monte from the blue line. Rebound there, looked ugly, but Hayden Gould able to keep calm and send it the other way. Curley tries to send it into the O-zone. Quick forecheck on Del Monte. Rebels send it along the boards the other way. Wildcats have it along the near boards. Owen Vilhauer. Vilhauer passes it along. A quick shot, but just can't find the net. Tristan Swiger, he's taken some great shots this game so far. He just can't make it work. A huge slap shot there. I think that was from either Brian Erickson. I think it was Brian Erickson. No, sorry, Jack Curley. I mean, that really didn't have a great chance to make it. Sent it about 2 feet over the net. No chance there. Small little scrap there. The refs come over to break that up, but nothing happening. Just 2 guys, exchanging words, talking it up.
We're definitely seeing that Wildcat aggressiveness come out. I know I come back to that aggressiveness point literally every time, but it's true. We're definitely seeing a more dynamic, aggressive, hard-hitting, hard hits on the boards, hard hits pretty much everywhere from the Wildcats.
That ASU game, the first one that they won, I mean, they can attribute most of that game to their defensive core playing great. It's very nice to see their offensive core picking up some of the weight, playing really strong. A deflection sent into the Rebels O-zone, D-zone. Brian Erickson can't find his, oh my goodness, a huge hit there. Number 34 for the Rebels goes down, loses his stick. As the Rebels have it in the Arizona D-zone. Rebels along the blue line. Great, I mean, number 9 was preparing for a reverse hit there. That's what you like to see when you're facing the boards. He got big, he got tall, and it seemed to back off that Arizona hitter. Arizona tries to send it the other way. Rebels keep it on sides, but Arizona possession, as their lines will change. They have it behind the net.
They seem to be looking for some space to clear here or just time to clear as they hold it behind the net.
I mean, with about a minute to go in the first period, it wouldn't surprise me if they're just trying to get to the end of this period, then come out of the locker room after first intermission looking fresh. Arizona quickly into the offensive zone. They had it behind the net from the blue line. Tries to shoot it there, but sticked down by a Rebels forecheck. Sorry, a Rebels forward, blocking the shot of John Baird off his stick. Rebels have possession. Looks like Baird tried to throw the hit there, but just couldn't make enough contact. Hughes has it. Seems like he lost it. Looks like Hughes will exchange words behind the net. When you're talking about an aggressive Wildcats offense, there's only one other thing, there's only one caveat that comes with an aggressive Wildcats offense, and it's that other teams don't really like it that much. They don't appreciate the Wildcats' aggressive attempts.
Absolutely, absolutely. And with 15 seconds left in the first, we have another. Oh,
a quick
shot
shot
from Hanrahan.
Oh my goodness, the puck is loose. Goalie just couldn't find it. Got into that snow angel. 2-on-2, a quick slap shot. Caught by Gould as the period expires.
And with that catch by Gould, that'll be the first 20 minutes here at the Tucson Arena as your Wildcats trail 0-1 to UNLV after the first. Stay tuned during intermission for some player interviews, and we will be back to bring you the second period shortly. Brooke and Rosemary, and this is Wildcat Hockey.
Here with Lachlan Gibson, you drew into your first 3 games against ASU as a Wildcat. How intense were those games, and how much fun was it playing in those rivalry matchups?
Yeah, for one, it was a ton of fun to play with such loyal fans here at the TCC and to play such a heated game against them. Like, they're a very tough opponent, and every single game we have to take it seriously. And I think that, like, having a 2-1 lead in this series now puts us in a great spot to try and clinch the Cactus Cup for Alumni Weekend in December.
Great, home opener against ASU, getting that win. But how important was it taking one of those wins on the road in their building?
It was really great to be able to grab one on the road. They're such a tough opponent. You can't take any inch of ice for granted against them. So to be able to grab one on the road was great and sets us up in a great position going forward.
Speaking of not a lot of ice, not a lot of room, UNLV coming into the building this week, a tough opponent. You've heard a little bit about them, saw what they did in the national tournament. How important is it to get, at least good, results and effort against a team like that before heading on the road?
Yeah, I think it's critical. Like, they're a very tough opponent, and it's definitely going to test us a great amount. But I think all of us were really excited for that opportunity to go against them and give it our all and see if we can take 1, maybe 2 against them.
As one of the new members of the D-Corps, what have you seen out of some of the guys that have come in and then some of the returning players that you feel like, whether they're on a pair with you or the 6D in general, how you guys have all played off of each other so far?
I think that we have a great blend of everything in our D-Corps. It starts with one of our assistant captains, Nicholas Kioka. He's been a leader and a mentor to all of us, and he's really taken care of all the new guys. John Baird's a big, lanky defenseman who lays the body a lot and can move pucks. Chris McGovern, he's been on our power play. He's been great moving pucks. Hunter Hodgson's a great, steady, stay-at-home defenseman who can really help move pucks and get us up in the rush quickly. And my partner, Luke Busby, has been great and mentoring me and handling a lot of the transition to college hockey so far.
Here with Justin Hughes, coming off those first 3 games against ASU of the season, going up 2-1 in the Cactus Cup. How important is it to get that early lead in that series?
It's super important. We have a chance to win the Cactus Cup in front of the alumni, and taking a 2-1 lead is better than last year when we went down 1-0 and we felt the pressure of having to win games. So now with a lead, we can kind of play our game and stay true to simple to our game.
You've been playing with Shet so far throughout the season. What have you seen out of him that you really like, and how does it complement your game down the middle?
He's really, really, really fast. He's probably the fastest player I've ever played with, so having that on the wing is always awesome to be able to chip pucks to him, knowing I'm getting him into space. He always has a chance to create something for himself or me or whoever else we're playing with.
Riley Rue drew back up into the lineup. Now, 4 centers deep down the middle. That playing that position yourself. How important is that, for the two-way game of the team?
Yeah, just knowing that you're changing for guys like Rue or Curley, Rossi, Josephson, who mix in at center. It's nice to know that I'm getting off the ice and one of those guys coming on because I trust those guys and I know that they're going to do their job and get stuff done.
UNLV coming into the building this week, probably the most difficult, definitely the most difficult test of the season so far. How does it feel as a player to know you're getting reps against a team that, in the national tournament, if you want to do something, they're probably going to have to be a team you have to knock off?
Yeah, playing one of the tougher teams is always great because it's adversity, and our group definitely worked through adversity against ASU, but this will be a bigger test. Even though they're not our direct rivals to the north, they're still a really tough team. They're in our conference, so those are big games to get better as a team.
I'm here with Brian Erickson. So Brian, we're down 1-0 right now. What changes do you think need to be made on the ice this next period?
Yeah, obviously not the result we want after the first period. We just got to be harder on pucks, get pucks deep, just play simpler and get pucks on net.
Back, Wildcat fans, for the second period here at the Tucson Arena as your U of A Wildcats take on UNLV on this Thursday evening. Thank you so much to everyone for joining us on the live broadcast. And if you get a chance, we would love to have you experience Wildcat hockey in person. You can make it here at the TCC.
Brooke, after 20 minutes, the Arizona Wildcats trail 1-0 against the University of North Las Vegas Rebels. Not the perfect start, but we've seen great signs so far. Both teams are playing real aggressive, real hard, and it's been a great hockey game so far, despite what the score might tell you.
Absolutely, Rosemary. Looking at the last period, we definitely saw the back half of that with lots more Rebels possession and a lot of more time spent in that Rebels offensive zone. I think with this second period starting, we definitely want to see more offensive pressure from the Cats. We want to see lots of time spent in that O-zone for our Cats tonight.
Limit, as they did a great job the first 12 minutes of this game, limiting that offensive time for the Rebels, but weren't able to do it for the last 8 minutes, and as a result, they saw a lot of great shot opportunities that could have gone either way.
Absolutely, and with that, we are starting the second period.
Arizona tries to take it through the neutral zone. The puck is lost. Del Monte looks lost on the ice, just can't find the puck. A huge hit along the boards, but number 34 just takes it like it, I mean, he takes the hit along the boards and gets right back up and dishes the puck away. Wakeland will come out of the net to play the puck behind the net. Passed along to a wing. They bring it through the offensive zone. Gould gets out of net to play it. Luckily, the Rebels aren't able to take it and turn that back on him. Puck goes flying, presumably out of play as the referees call it dead. I mean, we're 1 minute into this second period, and already this team is playing very aggressive. The Rebels have, I mean, you see a lot of that war zone in the neutral zone. They're fighting over a lot of pucks. No real chances either way, but again, only a minute of hockey played so far.
Absolutely. You kind of see that possession shift. It's definitely in the neutral zone, and we're definitely seeing it here in this second period.
Arizona pickpockets the puck, 2-on-1. Oh my goodness! It looks like Sam Myers had a great chance, but just couldn't hold on to the puck. Sorry, not Sam Myers. Dylan Walker had a great chance, but just couldn't shoot the puck in time, lost it, and as a result, they weren't able to make anything of the 2-on-1. Gould out of the net to play the puck behind the net. Rebels take it in the Arizona D zone. Looks like they lose it, but it's right back in Rebel hands. Wildcats finally take possession back, sling it out across the blue line, but Rebels quickly pick it up. Head the other way. Looks like he had a breakaway opportunity there, but he just couldn't get his skates in the ice and just had to let those other two Arizona D-men skate on over. Arizona with possession. Looks like they won't be able to hold on to it. They managed to push it into the O-zone. Arizona 1-on-1. Great glove save there by Wakeland. Shut it. Nagra tries to find a deflection in front of the net, but it sends it way a ways for the Rebels. Del Monte skating in, trying to build as much pressure as possible in front of Gould, but unable to do anything with that. Arizona has it in the neutral zone. Dump and chase, but it's swallowed up as Wakeland seems to crave relief, taking that puck and just stopping the play dead in its tracks.
Absolutely. It was very, very tense when we were in the Wildcat defensive zone over there. It definitely felt very tense atmosphere, and it definitely felt like as long as Gould stays cool, it feels like everyone will be able to stay cool tonight.
Big thank you to Doug Wakeland for, freezing the puck, giving everyone a chance to breathe. That, 4-minute back and forth was incredibly tense for both teams, and if I'm in Wakeland's shoes, I'm freezing it too. He does it again off of a nice pad save. I mean, at this point, you're trying to slow down either team's aggression as much as possible. If it gets anywhere near Wakeland again, I imagine he freezes it again.
Absolutely.
Behind the net. Wyatt, through the neutral zone, sends it right onto the stick of Hayden Gould, who plays it out to number 20,
McGovern.
Chris McGovern. Wildcats hold it behind the net. No line change happens. Looks like they're just trying to create space. Snatched out of the air by a Rebel. Looks like they wanted to do something in the offensive zone there. Start building pressure, but Arizona shut it down about as fast as you could. Icing the call. Again, we see a lot of this. Both teams are so incredibly tense. That was a, clear as day icing call, but if you're that Arizona defenseman, you gotta do it, because otherwise it feels like you're not gonna be able to get a breath in against this very aggressive.
Absolutely. Both teams are playing very, very high-speed hockey. There's definitely lots and lots of movement happening on the ice with lots of activity happening.
Exactly. Both of these teams, oh my goodness, puck sent
into the stands
soaring
there.
Into the stands. It looked like it almost hit somebody, but they very narrowly avoided it. I mean, that's about as scary as it gets being a hockey fan. That's the most dangerous thing that can happen to you while you're in your seat. Rebels have possession off of the faceoff. Looks like he tried to shoot it there, but Brian Erickson. Looks like we have a scrum around the net. Brooke, did you see what happened there?
I didn't really see, but seeing as the net is popped out of its positioning, it definitely looks like there might have been some activity close to the net. And we're definitely seeing kind of the fire under both of the teams start to light up a little bit more. That aggressiveness that we've seen in the first period is definitely not disappearing as we start the second. Knowing these Wildcats, they are definitely a very, very aggressive team, and the UNLV is definitely holding up to that challenge tonight.
If you follow ACHA hockey, one of their photos of the year is a fantastic picture of two Arizona players crushing a UNLV player against the board. I mean, that's pretty emblematic of the game we've seen here. Very rough, very scrappy. Oh my goodness, that one looked like it bounced off the post, sent flying across to the opposite boards. Looks like Myers has it, can't hold on to it. Baird has it. But it looks like getting tied up along the boards. Arizona has it. A quick, lazy backhand sent right into the chest of Doug Wakeland.
Sam Myers is definitely one to do those kind of backhand, quick little shots to try and see if there's any way it can get through from that goalie. But he definitely is hitting the chest of that UNLV goalie a lot tonight.
I don't like how much the Arizona players have been sending it into the chest of Doug Wakeland. If I'm Doug Wakeland, I'm taking that all day. You can put it in my pads as much as you want. It's an easy save every time. You want to see a little bit better shot selection, putting the puck where the goalie isn't.
Absolutely. A little bit more eyes and focus on the trajectory would be great to see from the Cats tonight.
Yes. Scramble off of the faceoff. Arizona somehow maintains possession along the blue line, but sends it right to a Rebel. Rebels take it through the Arizona D zone. Del Monte along the blue line sends it. It looks like he hit a very nice pass there from the blue line right to a forward who was very, very close to Hayden Gould. Tried for the backhand. Gould shut it down, put his mitt over it, and it was done. The goalies so far have been the ones to watch in this match. Both of them are very calm and collected in their crease.
Absolutely, Rosemary. We're definitely seeing a lot of really, really great saves from both goalies tonight.
Quick shot there. Too wide. Rue loses an edge. Tries to get a pass in front, but the Rebels have a stick on it. Off the pads of Doug Wakeland. Carollo had it, but it looks like the Wildcats were able to take it back. One-on-one action. The Wildcats poke it out. That's the kind of defensive pressure you love to see. What went from a very dangerous position turned into an easy dump and chase for the Wildcats. Arizona has it behind the Rebels' net. They're struggling. There's too many sticks in there to intelligibly gain possession. A big shot there. Looks like the guys will have a nice little shoving match as Wyatt believes that an Arizona forward was just simply too close to Doug Wakeland. Again, I was talking about it before. This is the exact kind of play you want to see from both of these goalies. This match is fast, it's heated, it's tough, and the goalies are there to cool it down, stop the play. A huge, just crushed him along the boards. Quick shot, hits the post. Inches away from a Wildcat goal. So Wakeland puts a glove on it and freezes it.
Yeah, Rosemary, going off of your point about the goalies, they definitely can set the speed and the tone of a match, and both these goalies are doing a great job of understanding when to slow it down, especially as we get in these like 4 minutes, 5 minutes long struggles. We're seeing the goalies slow it down.
Ooh, quick shot. Can't find it. There's a huge, it looks like a Wildcat goal. They tried to, a Wildcat shot it. Wakeland tried to get on top of it. No goal of the call.
Final call, no goal. Lots and lots of bodies in the crease there. Definitely lots of confusion there on
what was happening. You had 11 guys in the crease. It looked like a quick shot that just bounced off the pads and was able to be, and it bounced right off the pads of Wakeland, and he tried to go down in a snow angel to capture it, but it got out. Arizona couldn't get the goal fast enough, and it looks like at some point it just became goalie interference, and at that point the puck's basically dead.
It looks like the final, if that is going to be considered a goal, it would have been from Vilhauer there with his little nudge into the goal there.
This might be the most friendly we've seen UNLV and Arizona tonight, as Owen Vilhauer will have a nice little chat about the goal to Dylan Kuntz.
It looks like we're seeing Burnham might be possibly talking to the refs on this one about the call.
What I believe happened there is the puck got loose from Wakeland, and Arizona, as much as they wanted to, they tried to score it, and it became goalie interference. Once you've got 3 guys in that crease, the goalie has no other option. He can't move. It's probably what the referees saw. A brutal call for Arizona, taking away a lot of their momentum. Looks like they're determined to not let it phase them, as Owen Vilhauer goes face down in the face-off circle.
Absolutely. We're definitely going to see this effect on the quick goal from the Rebels.
I mean, I barely saw what happened there. It looks like Owen Vilhauer was trying to chase him on the forecheck. Quick pass across, and I don't want to call it a lazy, but it was a slow roller over the shoulder of Hayden Gould. That's
Definitely.
A really tough goal.
Absolutely, especially when it's over those shoulders. We're definitely seeing from Gould a lot that he likes to keep that puck down low. He likes to keep it near his pads. So it looks like the shoulders might be a little bit of a disadvantage for him tonight.
Even when you're 6'2", you're never tall enough to cover up the entire net. Icing puts a nice stop of the play. I mean, this game's been all about momentum so far. If you let either team get too much momentum, it 100% every time results in a goal. And more often than not, that goal gets disallowed. We've had 2 good goals thus far, and 2 that have been called off. We're perfectly split, called off in real goals. On the blue line, Erickson has it behind the net, does a little spin move, trying to get a shot off, can't make it work. Hodgson will skate it off. Not sure what the call is there. The ref wasn't having it, whatever it was. drop the puck. Rebels maintain an early lead, but Brian Erickson very strongly on his forecheck threw a hit there. Hayden Gould very calmly, very collected. We love those words for Hayden Gould. Takes the puck, dishes it out to one of his defensemen. Wakeland takes the puck and sends it the other way. He's not having any of that. Wildcats tripping over Rebels tonight, as it looks like the Rebels have possession behind the net. Quickly lose it, but regain it. Del Monte on the blue line, takes a shot, but it goes way wide of the net. I don't know if he was looking for a pass there or trying to shoot, but either way, couldn't get anything to work there. Quick shot there from Brian Erickson, not the kind of shot you want to see, as Wakeland dispatches it very quickly with the stick. Wyatt along the line. Wildcats have it, 2-on-2. Quick shot, and Wakeland sends it the other way. Wildcat has it. Oh my goodness.
The shot location pick from the Wildcats tonight definitely needs some work. It feels like most of them are hitting the chest of the Rebels goalie. Yeah, absolutely.
You're alone there on the point. You have to do something better than sending it into his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you have not a lot of time, but all that space. A quick deflection out front. Gould can't seem to find it. Behind the net. The Rebels try and sneak one in between Gould and the post, unable to make it work as Gould seals it with a pad. Wyatt in, a quick backhand attempt, trying to make a pass and find an angle and get a quick goal, but they can't do it. Jackson Wyatt has it along the blue line, sends it behind the net, and again, Wyatt on the blue line. You know, the Wildcats, quick shot there off the pads of Hayden Gould. The Wildcats almost look like they're on a PK here. I mean, very defensive. The Rebels are getting all the passes they want, just spending a lot of time in the offensive zone. Wildcats have got to get something going the other way.
Absolutely. As much as our D-core is proving themselves tonight, we would love to see some offensive pressure and more time spent in that O-zone for the Cats tonight.
In the first period, we saw a lot of improvement from the game where they're playing stronger in both the neutral and offensive zones, but we're back to Arizona dump and chase. Not what you want to see in a game that's this close. Terrible pass, but quickly picked up and smothered. Looks like Rue had it, passed it away. Rebels from the blue line. Arizona has it. Opportunity to get out, but has to play dump and chase. Hanrahan heads out. Del Monte behind the Rebels net. Looks like they're getting a line change in here. Dylan Walker not satisfied with it. Playing hard in the forecheck. Dylan Walker has it. Goes tumbling down as there's just too many Rebels near his skates. Trying to send it the other way. Arizona craves relief from this terrible Rebel pressure. They can't seem to send it the other way, but they have possession behind their own net now. Hopefully they can mount something, head the other way, and, you know, get out of their own D zone.
As much as the Cats like to play that passing game, we're definitely not seeing as much of a passing game tonight. It would be great to see some more of that offensive passing to strategic passing, and we're not really seeing that.
There's a lot of play. Two-man breakaway. Gould all alone. Up and over his left shoulder. Finds the corner of the net. I mean, there's nothing you can do there. You got two people in front of you. You either got to seal off the pass angle or seal off that angle. Gould did everything he could. A great shot. Did you see who that was, Brooke?
Number 2, I believe that was going to be Joey Carollo, yeah.
Great shot there from Carollo. If you're in that situation, I mean, 2 on just the goalie, you got to take a great shot there, and Carollo did just that.
Absolutely. We're definitely seeing lots of offensive pressure. It would be great to see if the Cats would step up here with their offensive core.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing defense all game, you're just asking to be scored on, and a 2-0 trailing quickly becomes a 3-0 lead for UNLV. If you're Arizona, this is worst case scenario. 2-0 lead, as they say, is the most dangerous lead in hockey, but 3-0 is maybe, a lot worse for the team that's trailing.
Absolutely. It'd be great to see how Gould comes back from this tonight after this 3-0. He is definitely one to shake off those goals and to get back in it and to put in the work and to continue to make those great saves, and it'll be great to see that from him.
I don't know if you can
continue.
see him right now, but Hayden Gould is stretching in front of his own net, seems to be very zen, meditating. He's touching his head to the ice from behind. That's impressive. I mean, I know goalies are flexible, but that's beautiful. That was figures. That was like gymnastics. Phenomenal. 8 minutes to go in the second period as Arizona trails 3-0 to the University of North Las Vegas Rebels.
Big hit from Rossi over there in the offensive zone.
Big hits have been probably the most impressive thing Arizona has for them going in this game. Hopefully they can have a nice hit that actually gets the possession changed and they can get some offense off of that.
Absolutely. We definitely need to see that offensive core for the Cats step up tonight. It is great to see as much work as the defense is putting in, but we definitely need to see that change in possession and that change in time spent in the O-zone for the Cats.
The difference so far I've seen is that UNLV takes advantage of each opportunity they're given, and Arizona's just not able to take advantage of all their offensive opportunities. They're holding on to the puck. Instead of making something with it, they send it along behind the boards, or like you saw there, they ice it. And, part of that's hockey. You can't have every shot you want, but you'd love to see some more shooting, some better passes, some more offensive pressure from these Wildcats.
Absolutely. As long as you can hold it behind the net, and if you're creating space, that's great, but that strategy needs to start turning into results.
Exactly.
For the Cats tonight.
Quick shot. Gould can't get a glove on it, but it looks like Josephson has it behind the net. Quick pass to Erickson. Erickson sends it to nobody in particular, batted down by Jackson Wyatt. Wyatt has it now into the offensive zone. He tries to maintain pressure, but, you can't hold the puck when you got three guys reaching for it. Weird hit there from the Rebels. Puck had been gone a long time, but not hard enough to warrant a call. Looks like Wyatt has it again from the blue line. He takes a shot, glances off a Wildcat in front. Wildcats have it, 2-on-1. A chance. Wildcats score on the 2-on-1 breakaway. That's exactly what we're talking about. Taking advantage of those offensive opportunities and putting the puck where the goalie isn't. That's what we've been talking about all game. You love to see that from the Wildcats.
Sam Myers with that goal, he looked at that spot, he found the shot, and he took it.
I mean, when you're, 2-on-1 like that, you have to take those shots. And they've had other 2-on-1 opportunities. They just haven't been able to materialize anything from it. But that one in particular, Sam Myers saw his shot, and he played it with full sincerity and confidence. Excuse us, Justin Hughes with the goal. I believe Sam Myers with the apple.
Myers, yeah.
Arizona dumps it into the Rebel zone. Michael Pizzo with an aggressive forecheck, trying to get the puck back as the Arizona home crowd lays in to the goalie. Rebels almost had a chance there for a one-on-one opportunity, and some lazy defense from the Wildcats almost gave them another opportunity as they're gently skating towards the puck. Looks like offsides the call.
I think it was an offsides call there.
As Arizona, they had a big chance there, but quickly lost that momentum. Offsides. That goal there by number 9, Justin Hughes, assisted by Sam Myers. That's exactly what you want to see. That's a great goal, and I think that's great for the momentum of this Arizona team. They're playing like a team on fire right now. Their forechecking took a slump in the first 10 minutes of this period, but it's back up again. A quick shot just outside of the net. Another shot bounces off Quinn. Doug Wakeland tries to get a glove on it, but he can't. The Rebels with a big offensive chance. Looks like number 21, Tristan Rand. He outskated Lachlan Gibson quite convincingly, but just Gibson was able to take away enough space that he sent it right into Gould's pads.
Absolutely. Watching a little bit of Bill Howard tonight, we're definitely seeing in this second period some speed and definitely some more aggressiveness than we're normally seeing from him. And we're definitely, and with some quick shots as well in that last section.
Quick shot off the pads of Gould. Arizona's taking it the other way. Huge hit. A Rebel loses their stick off of a fantastic hit there by, looks like, Will Josephson. Couldn't hang on to the puck there. Rebels tried to score, but they just couldn't. Nice reverse hit there. This is exactly what, you expect it from this matchup. These teams are now playing like they were in the first period. They're playing hard, they're playing rough. That's exactly what you want to see. A Rebel in Arizona's D zone, able to make enough room to take a shot, but nowhere near the net. Del Monte has it, passes it back to number 34. Arizona able to get themselves a little bit of space and send it the other way. Created a bad situation for themselves, though, as the Rebels are right back on offense. Errant shot there from Cole Wyatt. Seems like no one has it behind the net. A quick shot off the post. Another shot. Gould's there, though. Able to get a glove on it. And it looks like number 34, Oliver Band for the Rebels, took a little bit of a tumble there, but no hard feelings as he exchanges fist bumps.
Looks like we're seeing a penalty for the Cats tonight. Possibly with, looking for that number.
Lachlan Gibson.
Gibson in the box. Rosemary, did you catch what that penalty call was?
I did not, but my guess is it'll be something along the lines of roughing or interference as someone took a tumble so far away from the puck, I can only imagine. Cross-checking, yep.
Cross-checking is that final penalty call for Gibson.
Oh my
with
goodness,
2
a
minutes in the
great
box.
backhand chance there for the Rebels, but they're, again, unable to make it work. Del Monte from the blue line, passing across to Cole Wyatt. Del Monte, quick shot. Looks like it got deflected by one of his own teammates, trying to get a nice angle there, but just couldn't find the net. Cole Wyatt. Jackson Wyatt. Cole Wyatt. Jackson Wyatt. Del Monte has it now, and it's right back to Cole Wyatt. Cole Wyatt tries to shoot. Jackson Wyatt almost tries to shoot. I wonder if they're brothers with the chemistry they're creating in this D-core. Del Monte has it. Close to the Arizona net. Quick shot from Cole Wyatt, blocked by Nicholas Chioka. Sorry, not Nicholas Chioka. Jacob Cosden. Ooh. Gould there, forced to make a very nice pair of splits as he tries to stop a puck that he thought had a chance, we thought had a chance, but had no chance. Very hard to see these Wildcat numbers in their very fancy camo uniforms.
Absolutely. And the Rebels continue to have a power play with 50 seconds left for Gibson in the box.
Thank you, Brooke. The Rebels playing the passing game. Oh my goodness.
We have a secondary puck in the stands tonight.
Second time. Looks like Arizona's in panic mode. When they start playing in the D zone that long, they just try and send it wherever, and wherever just happens to be aimed at the teeth of an Arizona fan. Looks like everybody's okay as they play on. Battle along the near boards. You'd like to think the puck's loose. Rebels have it. Expect a shot here. Big shot. Blocked off the body of John Baird. You know, oh my goodness. 2-on-2 chance here. Wildcats try and throw a hit. Looks like he lost the puck in his pants, if I'm not mistaken. Devin Nagra could not find the puck. He's currently jumping around and they still can't find the puck. It disappeared into his uniform.
Into his kit there.
They're searching for it desperately.
Looks like we got a bit of game of missing puck here, with the Rebels still looking through their kits.
Rebels doing their best TSA impression as they try and find the missing puck. Did they find it? Did they not find it?
I guess we're going with a new puck.
They did not find it.
With that, and looks like they're just gonna assume it's gone.
You would love to see some Three Stooges hijinks happen as the puck falls out of a player's jersey, but I mean, I guess it disappeared. It happens, I guess. Into the void. Rebels have possession through the neutral zone. Arizona quickly takes it back. He just left the puck there. I'm not sure if Sam Myers knew he had the puck, as a Rebel got behind him and took it from him. Quick shot sent flying. Having a very hard time tracking the puck tonight. It's sent every which way in the kits, over the glass. One-on-one chance here for the Wildcats, quickly taken away by some great Rebel defense. Looks like the Rebels have possession of the pucks along the near boards now. Through the neutral zone, in the offensive zone, Cole Wyatt tries to do something with it, can't.
We got Walker out here. Ooh, and he goes down.
Love to see a call there, but seems like the refs are trying to avoid calls as much as possible in this game. Lots of players going down, tripping, etc. But not one tripping call yet. One-on-one. It looks like number 20, Chris McGovern, forced him behind the net.
And with
Great play.
And with less than a minute left in this second period, it'll be interesting what the Cats do with this last minute. It's very, very tense hockey out here. We're definitely seeing lots of switches.
3-on-2 possibilities. Rebels send it the other way. Rebels breakaway. Hayden Gould goes down. Great pad save there from Hayden Gould. The Arizona Wildcats send it the other way. That was very intense. You know, a breakaway from the Rebels all alone. It looks like we have not a fight, but you know, again, words being exchanged along the near boards.
It looks like we're getting dual penalties for
Roughing.
both today.
Roughing for the both of them, I can imagine.
It's going to be Corlo from the Rebels, and then it's going to be Walker for the Cats tonight.
I mean, when you're playing a game as scrappy and aggressive as this one, you kind of have to expect that it's going to happen at some point. It's the only sport in the world. Oh, my goodness.
Looks like it's going to be an ejection for Corlo tonight, as he's sent off the ice by the refs.
apparently patient, calm words between Carollo and the ref.
Looks like Walker may be getting the same treatment as he's also taken off.
Walker is sent out. The refs are making a statement. They will not have this tonight. Ejections for the both of them. I mean, Dylan Walker, he's been fantastic tonight. That's an ejection you don't love to see. Carollo, too. They've both been playing fantastic tonight. Been great parts of both teams, but they'll leave.
So that's going to be 4 minutes of 4-on-4 hockey for both teams, and we'll see the last of those 3 minutes or so in the third.
Nice hit there. Smothers him along the near boards. Puck is out. Another hit there. A Wildcat takes a tumble. The refs are quick to call it dead again. They don't want anything on their hands today. You don't like to see this.
Absolutely, and with the end of that second, we have 20 minutes to go left with the Wildcats, and they trail by 2. And they're going to look to create a great comeback to get a win on that home ice. Stay with us, and we'll be back to bring you the final period from the Tucson Arena in just a bit. Thank you for tuning in. This is Wildcat Hockey.
Here with Jack Curley, coming off those first 3 games of the season against ASU. You got to experience that rivalry last season when you came in. How much fun are those games as a player, and how important was it to get 2 out of 3 of those?
It was definitely important. I think it's super exciting. I mean, it's the biggest games that everyone gets up for, and so you never have to struggle with getting the boys to compete for those games.
You've been playing with Vilhauer so far this season, one of the new additions to the team. What have you seen out of his game that you think maybe complements yours really well, or just, brings a new element to that dynamic in the top 6?
Yeah, I think he plays like similar to how I do. He just competes and is willing to do what it takes to do his job that night. And I think having us together with a smaller, faster, more skilled guy, it has a lot to offer. So.
As a center, you know the importance of that position, two-way, offensive, defense. Riley Rue drew back up into the lineup. Now you've got you, Hughes, Rue, Josephson down the middle. How do you think that center depth really kind of, solidifies the two-way game of this team?
I think it's huge. I mean, last year we ran into a lot of injuries, and seeing this year having 4 really deep lines, no matter who it is, if one guy is down, the others are going. So there's always that backup every night. So
UNLV coming into the building this Thursday, Friday, your first chance to play them. We saw what they did last year in the national tournament. How excited are you to get the chance, toughest opponent of this season so far before heading out on the road?
It's going to be super exciting. I think after the first 3 against ASU, the boys got up when it mattered most after not practicing that last week and going up in the series against them. And so it'll be a fun test to play against a team that's done very well against Division I teams as well. So.
here with Riley Rue. You drew back into the lineup for the first time since April of this year after coming off of surgery. How did it feel to get back into that game environment?
Yeah, it felt good. Obviously, the first 10 minutes were a bit rough, just getting back into the speed, and it was a bit sloppy at first because no practice all week, but we really eased into the game and did a really good job taking care of ASU.
You didn't get the chance to play in the home game against ASU, but getting into that, rivalry matchup, that rivalry environment as a player, what was that intensity like?
I love the intensity, just all the hitting and everything. I always want to get a hit just to get into games, and I know everybody else on the team wanted to do that too, so it was really fun.
Looking forward to who you might be playing with in the future, can you describe just a little bit of your play style and what you bring down the middle that can help complement some of those skilled wingers that you're paired with?
Yeah, I think probably one of the best things in my game is my passing, so just trying to get them into, or get the puck to them in open spaces, and I'm not the fastest guy, so having speedy guys definitely helps me out.
Playing hockey for a long time, road trips are always one of the more, difficult sides of things. The team's going on the road after these games against UNLV. How does playing against a tough opponent, do you think, kind of help get the group ready for that long road stand?
It brings all our energy up, wanting to take off one of the top teams in the country right now. Obviously, seeing what they did last year and the teams that they play, the Division I teams, it'll definitely give us the energy that we need to take them out.
Hi, I'm with Justin Hughes. Justin, so you got the goal in that period, but what do we need to do in this last period to reach them?
I think we need to be harder on pucks and pull more pucks out of battles. And down 2, it's not over. So we just got to put 2 in the net and find a way to win this one.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Welcome back, Wildcat fans, to the Tucson Arena as we start the third period of the UNLV and the Wildcats match.
Brooke, with just 20 minutes to go, this has been not the ideal start to this series, as the Wildcats will take on the Rebels tomorrow, once again, Friday at 1 p.m. I mean, this hasn't been the ideal home opener against this team they were hoping for, but I don't think this has been a shabby showing at all. I think both teams have played really hard, played really fast, played good hockey.
Absolutely, Rosemary. And just a little bit of a correction. It appears after review of the play of that second period, those two penalty calls, those 4-minuters, both players are now back in those penalty boxes. It looks like it's just a little bit of an early skate to the locker room, and now they're going to finish up those penalties with 3 minutes and 38 seconds left in the box for both of them. So it'll be a little bit of 4-on-4 as we start off this third period.
The ideal situation for Arizona, as number 16 Dylan Walker is so important to this team. The Rebels lose it right in front of the net. Arizona trying to gain possession. Not a lot of people back there. Quick shot. As I was saying, not a lot of people back there as we're 4-on-4 hockey for what I believe is the next 2 minutes. Rebels skating really fast. Almost an artificial breakaway there. He had 2 defenders ready for him, but he just turned on the Jets, skating real fast in the zone. Momentum interrupted. Cole Wyatt takes a quick shot right into Gould's pads. It bounces out, and the Wildcats take it. A huge hit along the boards, but it'll be called offsides. I mean, we're only through 60 seconds, and we're already seeing some big hits being thrown. One that even resulted in that offsides call.
Absolutely, Rosemary. Looking at number 18, Riley Rue, he's been back. This is, I believe it's his first time on home ice in a game time situation after being out with injury for the start of the season. And it's great to see what we kind of can see from him for the future of this season and for the future of his time with the Cats. And it's definitely great to see his aggressiveness as a center, and then definitely seeing his strategic kind of takeaway of not only time but also space on the ice tonight.
Exactly. I mean, Riley Rue has been, on fire tonight. Been playing great. It's really nice to have him back on the ice. Such a demanding presence. Arizona has it behind the net. Chioka dishes it over to number 14, Owen Vilhauer. Seems like there's a shot in front as a Rebel loses their stick, able to gain it back in time in order to stop the shot opportunity. Chioka has it. Expect a big shot there. Exactly. Chioka loves to shoot the puck. Shoot first mindset has really worked for him so far. Chioka sticks it out. Vilhauer tries to get handle on it. As they'll change lines. The past 2 periods, I mean, we've seen a lot of line change trouble, a lot of guys staying on the ice for 2, 3, 4 minutes. Definitely playing a lot more than you'd like them to.
Absolutely. We're definitely seeing that kind of behind the net play for those line changes. And it's interesting to see because this is kind of a new dynamic to see from the Cats.
Shot there. Blocker save from number 1, Doug Wakeland, who's been impeccable tonight. But yeah, Brooke, like you were saying, you really hope, missed opportunity there for a shot. You really hope that Arizona can get line changes in without having to stop the entire game, or otherwise these guys are on the ice for upwards of 6 minutes. Big hit along there, but Tristan Swigert takes it on the chin, doesn't even flinch after being smashed into the boards.
Yeah, with about 30 seconds left of this 4-on-4 hockey, we're definitely seeing the 4-on-4 work well for the Cats tonight.
Carollo and Walker excited to get out of the box. But the puck's dead as an errant shot just so happens to land in the glove of Gould. Brooke, I'm excited to see Walker and Carollo, you know, come racing out of this box. Both guys look like they're ready. They were ready, you know, before they even got in the box. They want to be out there playing.
Totally, and knowing Walker as a player, he is definitely one to definitely jump the gun, and he's definitely skilled when it comes to playmaking, so it'll be great to see him back on the ice in this third period.
Comes from a long line of fantastic hockey players. His dad actually played for Arizona hockey. You can actually see his number hanging in the rafter, which Walker now wears. Boys are out of the box. Walker's quick on the forecheck. Cross ice pass attempted there, but a Rebel drops their stick and it's sent the other way by Arizona. Dylan Ford there put his full fist around the puck. Dropped it onto the ice. Rebels have it behind the Arizona net, but quickly pickpocketed back the other way. Arizona through the neutral zone. Cross ice pass can't make it work as it falls into Rebel hands. Del Monte behind the net, and as expected, they'll go for a line change. I personally like the choice of getting the guys changed as soon as possible. The past 2 periods, Arizona hasn't done a great job of that and has been playing guys far too long, and you can see signs of fatigue near the end of every shift. Keeping the guys fresh, keeping them green, you love to see it. Erickson to Rossi. Rossi can't hold on to it, sent the other way. Quick plays in front. Rossi again can't hold on to it. Rebels almost had it in front there, but it's sent out. Evan West had it, lost it, has it again. So it looks like Rossi passes it to Chioka. Back to Rossi. Pass just had too much on it. Rossi couldn't hold on to it. Huge hit by Ari Rossi against the boards. Erickson tries to get the puck off of the board battle. Arizona has it on the blue line. Baird with a quick shot. Looks like Erickson took a tumble. Another shot there. Pad save for Wakeland.
Definitely seeing more and more of those big hits against the boards, kind of keeping guys down. Definitely that kind of third period fatigue starting to set in for the players as they are a little bit slow on the get up on these board hits nowadays.
It's getting a little scary with how long they're staying down after each hit. You almost want them to spring back up or shrug it off like Tristan Swiger. He's taking a couple hits, just get right back up. But, you know, as the fatigue sets in, the guys are taking longer and longer to get up, and those hits, as a result, become more and more impactful. Rebels send it into the Arizona D zone. Gould comes out of the net to play it, passes it up to number 15, Myers. Arizona tries to have it. Looks like Hughes met a Rebel elbow there. Wasn't able to make the play he'd like to. Big hit along the boards by Lachlan Gibson. The puck is kind of lost in front of Hayden Gould. He really wanted to get the stop on it there, but he couldn't. Luckily, the rebound falls into Arizona hands, but Arizona not able to hold on to the puck, goes the other way. Rebels have it through the neutral zone. Puts, looks like number 10, Dylan Jensen, held on to the puck, cradled it for a minute. The refs didn't like it. Called the play dead on the near dot. What I want to see right here is Arizona win this faceoff and actually get something going into the offensive zone. Seems like all of their chances have been off Rebels' mistakes, which it looks like we'll see here again. Battle along the far boards.
McGovern is definitely one to get into those board battles and definitely give a little bit of a push, a little bit of a shove to get that out of those board battles, and we're seeing it definitely tonight. We just saw it along the boards there, and we're definitely going to see it again.
Chioka, a quick shot, bounces off of Riley Rue's shoulder. Yeah, like you were saying, Chris McGovern, if you're a big defenseman like that, super tall, very bulky, the board battles are where you live. Looks like the puck either went into the benches over the glass or refs couldn't keep an eye on it. They blow the play dead. Oh. Equipment manager will get a puck exchanged. The referee. Seems like that Arizona fan will be enjoying their souvenir. The referee doesn't want the puck back. Arizona through the neutral zone. Curley tries to dangle around, a little spin move, but can't hold on to it. Vilhauer behind the net. Vilhauer and Curley along the boards aren't able to win that battle.
Those two are definitely a little bit of a dynamic duo. You definitely see the two of them working together a lot along those boards, and tonight's no different.
Vilhauer, Josephson, Curley, those three know how to make it work at every single position. From defense to center to forward, those three know how to get a play going, and when they're all on a line together, I love the energy they bring to the ice. Arizona dumps it behind the net. Wakeland comes out to play it. Hanrahan had it behind the net. Looks like somebody had to send it the other way. A huge hit, almost charging there as Ari Rossi takes a full wind sprint to get there. Oh my goodness, and another hit from Rossi. I don't like that hit. I think that'll land him in some trouble. And it looks like it will. Cross-checking call, and Ari Rossi will usher in yet another Rebel power play. Brooke, have we had any power plays for the Wildcats this game?
I think the only time that the Cats have seen anything other than 5-on-5 hockey has been 4-on-4 hockey. So definitely not seeing that power play kind of dynamic that we've seen from the Cats in the past. And it's interesting to see kind of where the penalties lie for the Cats tonight.
Shot from the point, blocker save, Gould. Exactly, Brooke. I mean, you talk about Josephson and Vilhauer. They're huge slap shot. Gould loses track of it. Rebels have it. Del Monte from the point. Sent over to Wyatt.
The Rebels love to kind of dangle the puck out there and that close to that blue line there.
I've noticed Del Monte, Cole Wyatt, and Jackson Wyatt, they are great along the blue line at creating and looking for space. Puck goes soaring. Wyatt, shot nowhere near the crease. Jackson Wyatt to Cole Wyatt. To Del Monte, huge slap shot. Bounces off the pads of Gould and finds the upper netting of the Tucson Arena. I mean, you'd want to talk about dynamic duos, or dynamic trios, sorry. Del Monte, Cole Wyatt, and Jackson Wyatt, they've been running the power play, the blue line for the Rebels, and they've had lots of opportunities to run that power play line. You can't say the same about Josephson and Vilhauer, who've scored lots of goals on the power play this season, just haven't had the opportunity to. Shot sent way high.
We're definitely seeing a lot of long shots from kind of those further away angles from the Rebels tonight.
None of them has seemed too successful. I think the Rebels' plan of attack here should be trying to get stuff into the slot like they tried right there. The Arizona defense too strong. Blocks the puck. Puck goes careening over the net. Gould stands up and quickly crouches back down, and he gloves it through the legs of a Rebel offenseman. I mean, this game has been pretty close back and forth, and you're seeing it right now. If the Wildcats could have played the last two periods like they're playing this PK, I mean, we wouldn't be down by 2 goals. They've been great at taking away those angles, really making UNLV pay when they're not on the blue line. Great improvement in that aspect, but you'd love to see some offensive improvement Looks like it bounced off a couple of people and then eventually off of Gould, who managed to get it out.
And with that, we're back to 5-on-5 hockey for the Cats.
Cats finally back where it's comfortable. No more PK action. Myers tries to take away the puck. Brian Erickson is a name I've been seeing in some pretty important plays in this game so far. I mean, he's an incredibly hard worker on the forecheck. It seems like every time that the puck gets loose in the neutral zone, Erickson is there to take it.
Absolutely. He's definitely a play driver, and he definitely is showing that tonight as he's taking away that time and that space from the Rebels as much as he can.
He is a multifaceted person. Not only has he been incredibly good in the neutral zone, he's studying to be an astronaut, and he benches 250 pounds. That's a guy who can do it all. Definitely looks like he can do it all. I mean, you bench 250. That's a scary dude on the ice.
Absolutely. I hope he puts a little bit of a Wildcat flag on the moon one day for us.
Would love to see it. I don't know. He might be too good at hockey.
Yeah, they'll keep him down here on Earth.
Maybe we could have our first interplanetary game of ice hockey.
That's the day.
Rue in to take the face-off. I'd love to see Rue give it to Chioka, and Chioka just let it rip. Chioka has it on the near boards. Arizona dumps it. Wakeland easily plays it behind the net. Rue trying on the forecheck. Arizona has it. A quick dangle, but it's stripped there by number 33, Kyle Quinn. Another quick shot. A great opportunity there for Arizona, but there was nobody there to capitalize. Brooke, tell me what you saw in that shot opportunity. I mean, what a lethal chance to get a goal on the board.
It definitely feels like the Cats tonight are getting some opportunities to take these shots, and just the strategy behind that's a hard word for me. Behind those shots is just not connecting for the Cats tonight.
Delayed penalty. They'll take the goalie off the ice. That penalty is eventually called as Arizona gives it to the Rebels. Big opportunity there, 6-on-5, delayed penalty. Again, tonight has been all about capitalizing on the opportunities you're given. And when you end up just giving away the puck on a delayed call.
Rosemary, it looks like we're finally going to get your wish. A little bit of 5-on-4 for the Cats tonight.
Exactly.
With Wyatt in the box for 2 minutes.
That'll be Cole Wyatt, not Jackson Wyatt. In the box, Arizona with their first power play on the night and starting in grim fashion as they burn at least 10 seconds as the Rebels send the puck the other way. Arizona through the neutral zone, dangles. Dylan Walker, a great shot opportunity there. I mean, you get through 2 D-men there. You really wish you could just make that shot, but I mean, great work from Walker there to create space and get ready to take that shot. Arizona forced back into the neutral zone, but quickly sent back the other way. Tristan Swigert racing to get it. Oh my goodness. A very wild move there from Swigert as he tries to wrap up number 13. That'll be Dylan Ford. Tried to wrap him up along the boards, and it's like he took a spill. However,
looks like we're getting a little bit of some talking to the refs here as a second Rebels player is in the box tonight. So it's looking like a little bit of 5-on-3 hockey for the Cats, and this advantage needs to be taken advantage of.
I mean, yeah, you can't let this slip through your fingers. You have about a minute 20 of power play. a 5-on-3 power play, you gotta do something with that. From the blue line, pass in front, back to the point. Chioka has it. Chioka pass in front. Shot there from Myers. Deflects off of a Rebel in front. Myers has it again. Quick shot right into the armpit of Wakeland. That was a really promising opportunity. A little, I don't know who shot that. Shetland shot that. He saw that hole. Shetland has fantastic vision. That's what makes him one of the best players on this team, is his puck vision. And
he definitely has that strategy to kind of find those shots and to find where he can get through those legs and those sticks. And as much as he looked for it in that last shot, he just wasn't able to find it.
Definitely saw it, but just couldn't place it with such a quick, tight window.
The Cats are doing what they typically do in these penalty minutes, where they just make it a passing game. And we would love to see some more shots in this time while they have it.
Oh, I can't, the words are escaping me.
Wish is granted?
Your wish is granted. That's exactly what I was looking to say. That's two quick shots there. Wakeland staying cool and deflecting them. A deflection in front, another promising opportunity, but the Wildcats not able to convert. Hanrahan has it. It's bobbled in the middle. Another shot, but just goes off of Wakeland's pads.
And Wyatt's back on the ice, so now it is 4-on-5 for the Cats.
They still have this power play. They've got about 30 seconds left of power play. You want to see them score a goal here, or at least get 3 more shots on the board, do something. Shot blocked by a teammate there. Chioka's. Chioka passes it from the point. Passes to nobody in particular. Ari Rossi has it now.
Shetland goes for that shot. Definitely one to get there with the speed and the agility, and he definitely tried to take that away there.
Yeah.
And with that, we're back to 5-on-5 hockey.
Not the most exciting power play. I mean, an incredibly exciting, but not the most successful power play for Arizona. You want to see them converting on those high danger chances. I mean, if you look at the matchup, there's been so many high danger chances that Wakeland's either stepped up to or the Wildcats have just utterly blown.
Definitely Rosemary. Ooh. And with 5 minutes left, we're definitely seeing some more
Tempers flare.
Some Tempers flare out here in the Tucson Arena tonight. And the Cats are definitely not happy about how this score has gone, and they definitely are working on their performance. We're definitely seeing a lot more speed, and definitely it looks like we're almost seeing like new legs out here on the ice. In that last power play, we definitely saw the speed and the agility that we like to see from the Cats.
But with only 5 minutes left to go, the Cats still have to score 2 if they'd like to force overtime. Can they get it done in 5 minutes? Remains to be seen. Icing the call. 5 minutes and 15 seconds of home Wildcat hockey to be played as the Wildcats trail 3-1 against the University of North Las Vegas Rebels. Not the most successful showing from the Cats here. Not able to convert on those high danger chances. But it seems like they're not letting it get to them. They're still playing hard. They're not playing like there's 5 minutes left. They're playing like they've still got a period to play. Very exciting play. Apologies for earlier. Called a few names wrong. These camo jerseys with a little bit, they seem, oh my goodness. Utter interference there as Rebels get a delayed penalty. Blatant interference as a hit is thrown onto a Rebel who's nowhere near the puck.
And with that, we go back to penalty hockey with Curley out for the Cats.
Curley is a big part of this team. I mean, he's the starting center. To have him taken out with only 5 minutes left to go, I don't know if the Wildcats can handle a blow that big. you love to see the passion. You love to see the fire. You don't love when that passion and fire becomes penalties. And I think that's what the Wildcats are learning tonight. So it doesn't matter how hard you play, you still got to play smart.
Definitely. With the Cats, it is definitely a game of how far and how great can that aggressive nature and that aggressive play go before it is just too many penalties and too many men in the box.
Well put. Very well put. There's only so many penalties you can take before it becomes an onslaught. I mean, we must have had at least 6 PKs. I mean, I think a majority of this game has been spent on the penalty kill for Arizona, and you can't win games like that unless you're, short-handed wizards. Playing games short-handed is no fun. No fun for anybody. And of course, the University of North Las Vegas has done a great job taking advantage of all of this power play time.
Definitely, Rosemary. Hoping to see the boys kind of figure out that area between that aggressive play and those penalties and kind of find maybe a little bit of a niche.
Wakeland will try and give the puck to Del Monte. Didn't bounce how he wanted, so he freezes it. They'll take a face-off in the Rebels' O-zone. A gift from the Rebels to Arizona. If they can win this face-off, they might have the opportunity to build maybe a little bit of shorthanded pressure, or at least dump it around and get back ready to penalty kill.
Definitely, Rosemary. It feels like we're seeing those Rebel mistakes as opportunities for the Cats, which definitely is worrisome when you hope that the Cats are able to make their own opportunities out here on the ice, and we're now looking at it as Rebel mistakes are those opportunities.
Yep. Erickson with a very quick back check. Looked like there could have been a 3-on-2 opportunity, but Erickson's fast enough and works hard enough to stop that. Wyatt has it along the blue line. Arizona 2-on-1. This is a huge opportunity. Dylan Walker passes it to, looks like, Riley Rue in front of the net. Rue couldn't hold on to it. Arizona unable to take the puck from a Rebel laying on the ice. Nagra on the blue line. Unable to keep it on sides.
About 40 seconds left on that penalty for the Cats.
Oh my goodness, a fantastic play by Nagra there. There was a breakaway possible. Riley Rue could have been one-on-one with Douglas Wakeland. But of course, a fantastic diving play from Nagra there to break up the pass. I mean, you talk about big defensive plays. That's huge. Kills the momentum, and for a game that's been only momentum thus far, being able to break up momentum like that is super important. Cats throw it. Lots of forecheck pressure. Arizona able to take it in the neutral zone, but loses it immediately. Nagra has it. Through the zone. Unable to keep it on sides. Curley's about to head out of the box.
And we're back to that 5-on-5 hockey that we like to see here in the TCC.
5-on-5 hockey is where the Wildcats have felt the most comfortable so far, hoping that they can turn this around with only 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Wildcat loses their stick. Rebels keep it onside, a quick shot that's way left of the goal. Sam Myers, nice reverse hit there, able to keep control on the puck, but can't find anybody to pass it to. Quickly stripped away by number 10, Hunter Hodgson, able to keep it and send it the other way. Now Arizona's finally has some offensive pressure. Myers has it. Dishes it over to McGovern. A very close bounce there, but again, I mean, Doug Wakeland, he has been, he's been rock solid brick wall back there, he's led in one on what must be close to 20 or 30 shots.
Absolutely. Looking at his game tonight, it's been really great. Although it would be nice to see some more shot strategy from the Cats. Definitely feels like they're throwing a lot to his chest there.
Exactly. I mean, Doug Wakeland, he's a fantastic goalie. You know, 4 years in the AC, 3 or 4 years in the ACHA. He's been phenomenal. But when you're playing against a phenomenal goalie, that means you got to be a phenomenal shooter. Rebels have it. Quick shot. You know, we just talked about Arizona not having great shot selection. The Rebels just throw one in the general direction of Gould, but right now they're not trailing, so they don't really need to worry about their shot selection as much. 1:46 to go as the Cats trail by 2.
Definitely. Kind of looking at that percentages of time spent in the O-zones, it's definitely the Rebels' game when it comes to that. Although in this third period, in these last 10 minutes, it's been
very back and forth.
It's been very back and forth. Lots of time spent in that neutral zone as well.
Cats have it in the O-zone. Big chance there, but a Cat is just bulldozed. It looks like number 27, Tyler Shetland, is bulldozed by great play by the Rebel defenseman to keep Shetland away from the net. Very dangerous when he has eyes. Got to shut that down as soon as possible. Cole Wyatt has it. Throws it near the net. Nice hit to keep the Rebels off the puck. Cole Wyatt spins around, shoots one into the pads, and then another one right into the chest of Gould. Gould freezes the puck. That was dangerous for Hayden Gould. If I'm in his shoes, I am shaking. That was not what you want to see. Big shot, and the rebound turned into another big shot. Barely able to freeze the puck. That was dangerous.
Those 2 back-to-backs definitely is something that Gould was ready for, though. He's definitely a very experienced, very great eyes as a goalie. Definitely, and great, puck vision. And we're seeing that from him tonight.
Wakeland come out of the net to play it. Sends it across. Arizona has it in the neutral zone. Sends a weak pass to nobody in particular. Lachlan Gibson tries to get his stick on it there, but can't make it work. Baird has it, gives it away to the Rebels. Lachlan Gibson sends a disappointing shot towards Doug Wakeland. Chioka strips the puck from Stathopoulos. And Rebels have it in their own zone. 6 seconds to go. It's the final seconds wind down. Arizona loses 3-1 against the University of North Las Vegas. Not the kind of showing we wanted to see from the guys tonight, but they still put on an aggressive few periods in there, did what they could. It was great hockey.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. And from everyone high above the ice, we will see you next time. This is Wildcat Hockey.